Today it's Wednesday, November 22nd, 2023. Time for a break, for a cigarette. What am I doing today? I finished a couple of things that I had since yesterday, and I continue and I open the valves, I remove the valves from the bank one. Alright, let's go close there to see what we have. Bank 2, I saw you yesterday, number 9, S63, alright. Bank 1, number 3, S63, front, intake, exhaust, clearly, okay. Let's see the valves. This get cleaned by itself. You know where they end up, the carbon, obviously. Alright, doesn't matter. All this we're gonna change. Then, some people, one person I think, yeah, only one I think it was, asked for this tool. This is with this tool, it's a pliers, yeah, that you remove the valve seals. I leave one valve seal here to see how it's working. There is an adjustment here. It depends the size of the valve seal, all right? There is this handle that when you're pushing it, it's closing, and there is the T-handle up here that you twist it and you're pulling at the same time. Let me try to do it with one hand. Can I do it? All right, you're putting it there. Yeah, I can do it also with one hand. Then you just twist and pull, and that's it. Came out. Nice tool. Why I didn't have this before? It's very simple. Before, I don't know how many years ago, I get one pliers, nose pliers, a little bit longer than this. I cut the front tip here, and then I make an extra groove here, a little bit more deep groove here and here from both sides. And I was using it to extract the valve seals because it was engaging on the lip that have the valve seals. But now we came to a new garage and I don't have my previous tools, obviously. So I ordered this one. I ordered two actually. One's this and then there is another one. This is working excellent, beautiful, and that's the tool that I'm gonna use from now on. By the way, this is Autolink 1243. For whoever interested, okay? It's not sponsored by any means, like any of my videos, none of my videos. All right. Some people, they mention that, you know what, regarding the carbon build-up on the valves, that if you have an oil cat scan, it's helping. Yes, it does. If you spray water methanol, yes, it does help. If you're pushing the car, it's not helping that much if you're high revving the car. All right. Yes, some of these things, they're gonna go away. But keep in mind that one of the reasons that it stuck the oil and it comes a carbon on the valve, it's because of the temperature of the valve, clearly. So, and plus that's direct injection, it's not port injection. If it was a port injection, there is a chance to wash out, to don't have so much carbon buildup, except if you're driving at 1000 RPMs. Then, it has to do also, obviously has to do with the valve seals, obviously has to do with the PCV system, obviously has to do with the engine oil. That's why I'm saying I'm never using this adjusted oil, not the viscosity, the brand I'm talking about. And I'm not gonna say nothing more than this for the oil. Then, don't forget another one thing. Don't forget that you have smooth bore cylinders with a low friction piston rings. All right? If you connect the dots, you see where I'm going. Then don't forget that you have also the overlap on the camshafts. It's different when we are driving the car, as an example, between 1500 to 3000 RPMs, and the cam adjuster for the intake, it's advanced to wake up the engine, and it's different when you're revving it high with more load that's changing the phase of the camshaft itself, because it has to do also with overlap. Let me show you something. This is an M157 piston, all right? If you see on the top, dang it, stupid fly, one fly, pissing me off. Top piston ring, carbon, second piston ring, carbon, and oil control ring. On this one, it's not that bad. I have seen completely full of carbon on the oil control ring, in and out, and to be, even the spring that has inside, to be seized. And you see also the signs here on the skirt of the piston. All right, that's a classic. That's why I'm saying that even if you have an oil cut scan, even if you have a water methanol, who's drinking Red Bull? Oh boy. So you will gonna have some oil gonna pass up. Yeah, let's go inside. Now, how you gonna get rid of all this carbon? To make the valve looks like this one, you know, there is only one way. There is a manual way. That's the way it is. So you have to remove the intake manifold, bring the piston top dead center, closed valve, insulate the rest of the ports. As an example, you are coming here and you want to clean on this one, you are insulating the rest, and then you clean this one, and then you jump to the next. If you want to do it with so clean, like a brand new. Now, if you want to just remove the most of this, there are some kits, but you have to be careful. There is some methanol, pure methanol, that there is a needle that you put on the inlet. Obviously, on the M157, you have to do it after the intercooler. Most probably, where is the pipe for the brake booster on the intake? That this is after the intercooler, and you need to have a look. You need to put the diagnostic and to monitor the EGT on the oxygen sensor to see the exhaust gas temperature, to don't start glowing the catalytic converters if you have, to don't increase too much the temperature. Yep. So that's it. Yeah, enough. I hope that I help somebody. Let's remove also the check valves and move on. Both check valves out. They are here and here. I'm not reusing the old one, I'm putting in new ones, okay? And now let's continue with the first wash. Let's finalize the first wash, right? Washer seals all out, okay? Let's clean them, and then I'm not gonna lap the valves. I'm not gonna lap the valves for the CLS or for the for the S63. I'm gonna clean the intake manifold from the S63, because the same thing what I did for the CLS, that I closed it yesterday at night. Actually, it's already dry, the intercooler. Dang it, I need to wrap it. I just keep it unwrapped just in case. Same thing what I did yesterday for the CLS. Alright, and I write also here CLS number 4 and 5 for the cylinder head, don't mix it up. Same thing I'm gonna do for the intake manifold of the S63. This has the 3 and 9. Alright, lovely. Moving on, you know what I'm gonna do? Screw it. I'm gonna put also the intake manifold. I'm not gonna make 10 videos, right? Yeah, I'm gonna put also the intake manifold. Let me first wash this one, to finalize my first wash and clean the valves. And then, shit, I need to find also a box. Dang it. And find, you see this box, what I found, how it is? Yay, it's not ideal. This is good box. It's a little bit big, but it's good. This is not okay. I need to find two good boxes, because this, I'm keeping it for years, usually. Hey, for this. Okay, moving on. Cylinder heads after the first wash. That's how do they looks like. Alright, that's the number 3. Fine. Yeah, looking good. That's the number 9. Okay. Splendid. Now, valve springs, exhaust intake, intake exhaust, the washers, retainers up, the intake valve springs, and the check valves there. That's the old one. Why I put it there and didn't throw it out? Yeah, and then the headache cleaning the valves. It's a headache because I try to clean a little bit this one here inside. I'm going out, I'm cleaning the valves, not inside the engine room. Because these stupid things, they fly all over the place. In your eyes, in your ears, in your nose, in your mouth, in your pocket. What we was expecting to say butt. Hey, okay. Moving on, and then what will go remaining? Like the same thing also, like these two. Will go remaining lapping the valves. Yay. How nice. I love lapping valves. Yeah, I'm so excited. Dang it. 64 valves. Moving on. I found two boxes and for now it's gonna work perfect. So we have bank one front, S63, okay, number three, the intake in order from this side, exhaust in order on this side, looking good. And bank two front, number 9, S63, exhaust on the right in order, intake on the left in order. I can go to clean the valves, finally. I haven't cleaned the valves yet, I just put it in a box. Otherwise, if I didn't put it on a box, I have to get it one at a time and go outside. So I'm not gonna do that. I prefer to have a box. Yay, fine. Let's move on, let's continue. Removing the carbon from the valves. This is from the CLS, like I said. Okay, that's the valves over there. 4 and 5, fine. And here down we have the number 3 and the number 9 over there. All right, fair enough. And here I have removed the carbon from the valves. Right, now what's remaining? Remaining to lap it, that's what's remaining. Yay, and I have to do 32 here and 32 there, 64 valves. How lovely. Before I do that, guess what? Intake manifold. Let's repeat it again. Same thing like the other one over there. Yay, but somebody has to do it, right? At least on this one, yeah, you can only, so what? Yeah, you make it with a dry ice. And you don't have to open it, you don't have to take it apart. Yes, you have to. Hey, let's see here. A little bit more dirty here, some sand over there, and here it's supposed to be, yeah, okay. This usually is a little bit more clean. Yay, oil. Needs some love. This, it's not broken by me, all right? We might order a new one to looks nice, so don't be like this. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 for the ECU in place. This is also tired, has a crack. Also, we're gonna change both to looks nice, because at the end it's gonna look like brand new. Is it broken the plug here? No, it's not. Amazing. And here for the NOx sensors, nope, beautiful. All right, let's take it apart. Here we go again. This, nice, it's not broken, beautiful, excellent, amazing. Let's start. It's the same thing like the other one, eh? Give me a break. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna strip it off, I'm gonna show you how it looks like. I'm gonna wash everything, I'm gonna lie down on the table, and then I'm gonna wait for the intercooler. And most probably I'm gonna close it tomorrow. I'm gonna put together the intake manifold, not today, because of the intercooler. Once again, next to the dehumidifier, down over there, waiting to dry out. Yay, lovely. Who's lapping the valves? Oh boy. Intake manifold apart. All right. With other intake manifold, with other intercooler, the intake manifold I washed it once and it was fine. For the intercooler, the other one, I washed it twice. The first time it looks nice and clean, but just for sure I washed again. Now, with this one, I'm not gonna get away with just only 2 washes. I thought I'm gonna get away with 3 of them. 3 times. because there are some dirt inside here. I hope 3 times will be enough. We're gonna find out, right? And the rest of the things, like the other one, the O-rings for the coolant need to be replaced. The intake manifold seals, like I said before, it's very difficult to fail. Classic stuff here and there, the wiring, the pipes, finally the switch off the Fiat. All right, moving on. You know what, I need to go outside. I have to make one leak test. I have to leak something and to find out what is that, what kind of taste it has. Well, leak test, I mean leak down test, okay? Tassos and his humor. Dang it. Yeah, okay, I don't know if we're gonna be able to, no, I have to clean the intercooler today. I have to wash at least the intercooler today, at least to be ready tomorrow, to have a chance to dry, right? Right. So I don't know about the rest. The intercooler definitely gonna get washed tonight. Let's see, if there is no, if I stop the video here, that means I'm F up. I will gonna just have a time only for the intercooler. Otherwise, I'm gonna continue. We're gonna see, we're gonna find out, right? Yeah, I think that I said that I have to wash it 3 times. I don't even remember how many times I wash it. You know, the funny thing with the intercoolers, they're like carpets. You're cleaning, let us say, one side, you start washing from this side, you take care of everything, you know, to don't have a sludge, to be nice, to don't have oil, you know, you have to use also your fingers, you know, there inside. You see how nice it is? Beautiful. Nice. So you're washing, and then you're turning it from the other side, and it's disaster, you know. Then you're washing from this side, then again it's disaster from the other side. And you repeat, I repeat again and again, until when you rinse it to be fresh, clean water to come out. And finally, that's how it is. Plus, need to remove also the detergent from here, because if there is a detergent, you're gonna start coming foamy, the coolant, when you put the coolant inside, and then it's not the ideal to have a detergent in the system. So you're putting fresh water here until it comes out. You're passing how many liters? I don't even remember how many liters I passed through the intercooler. But eventually, it does have a chance, you know, it has to be cleaned. Otherwise, I'm not gonna install it. I already blow with air, but you can still see some water. As soon as it's water, it's fine. It's not detergent. All right, looking good. Now, what's the plan? We need to get a rag. This is fine. This will gonna work fine. Putting it on the floor. It's epoxy down on the floor, but leave the rag over here next to the dehumidifier, right? Getting the intercooler. The throttle side, I'm always putting it down. And now it's sliding from my fingers, falling down, and I'm breaking the intercooler. Yay! Then I have to pay for a new one. Yay, lovely. All right, so this is gonna stay here till tomorrow morning. This 40%, okay. I don't have it. It has 45% humidity here inside the engine room. Leave it to run also this one. Has a compressor inside. To dry. And tomorrow, what tomorrow? Tomorrow, I have to continue preparing tomorrow the rest of the parts. I just clean the intercooler, right? Yeah. Now that's it for today. I have to go outside to make one leak test. And then, yeah, it's not only the leak test, there is also some other stuff that need to be done. Yeah, lovely. At least I don't have the connecting rods for the S-Class, for this. They're gonna arrive after 1 week, that's what they told me. They need another 7 days, 6 to 7 days. So I have time to prepare myself. What's remaining? It's remaining to give a final wash on the engine block over there, to continue with the intake manifold. I'm waiting to come back the crankshaft from the machine shop, lapping the valves, sending all 4 cylinder heads for one light resurfacing. I didn't check the guides, plus, no, I didn't check the guides, Plus I didn't make a leak test yet on the intercooler, because usually I'm making a leak test when I'm putting these two pipes, this pipe and this pipe. And what I'm gonna do I have an extra O-rings? I think I have an O-rings down. Yesterday I found only two. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna put the old one to make a leak test, and then I'm gonna open it again until it comes the new O-rings. Makes sense, eh? This has a misfire. Still the number 6, I think. Oh boy. That's it. Over and out. Have a good night.